and start child's pose. Come onto your hands and knees, bring your big toes to touch, open your knees wide. Extend your arms out in front of you. You might give your hips a little wiggle as you send those sit bones to heels. Reach those fingers forward. And then to begin, let the elbows drop into the floor, forehead soften down into the floor. Close the eyes. Find big inhales into the nose, expanding the ribs, front, back, side to side. With every exhale, can you let go of something else? Big, full, expansive breaths in. And use those exhales to release. Continue with these full, deep breaths, letting go more and more. And as you do, just soften your attention. July's full moon occurs this Wednesday. Many cultures have named phases of the moon after what they observe in nature. Many indigenous people of North America have referred to July's full moon as the buck moon. This is a time of year when male deer begin growing a new set of antlers. Every year a buck sheds their antlers completely and then they regrow them. Yet another example of the ubiquitous cyclical patterns found in nature. A cycle of release, renewal, and growth. In honor of the buck moon, I invite you to consider what you can release. What are you holding that has become too small, too heavy, or no longer reflects who you're becoming? What has served its purpose and can now be shed with a blessing of gratitude so that you can make space for new growth. Trust the wisdom of nature's cycles. Find the courage to let go and begin to move into this next phase of growth with patience. Know that growth doesn't happen overnight. Give yourself time on this next phase of transformation. And like the buck, accept that everything has its season, its phase. Let go with trust and understanding. Grow with patience, and know that each cycle allows you to transform more and more into who you are becoming. Take another big breath in. This time, open the mouth as you exhale. Really sigh out and let go. Gently lift your head. Walk both hands over to the right until you feel stretch in that left side weight. Left hand can stack on top of right. Push into the hands, send the sit bones to the heels. Drop the head back down towards the floor. Inhale into your left ribs, your left side body. Exhale, 1. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale. And exhale. Lift your head, walk your hands through center over to the left. Right hand can stack on top of left. Push into the hands, send the sit bones back. Drop the head. Inhale to your right ribs, your right side body. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. And lift your head, walk your hands back through center, pause there, walk your hands a little bit further forward, and then start to pull your hips towards your wrist. Let your heart move through your arms, take your gaze up, and then lead with the sit bones and roll your hips back towards your heels. Just rolling through the spine, tuck the tail, round the spine, lift the heart. And you can make this as small or big as you like. Arch the back, send the sit bones to the heels. Maybe it stays in between cow and cat, up dog and child's pose. Or maybe you start to take it into an up dog and And then back into child's pose, whatever feels good, just rolling through the spine. If any other movement is calling you, feel free to add that on, maybe some circles of the head or the hips. Just a moment here to explore for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meet me back on all fours. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders, tuck and spread the toes. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky, open through the chest. Exhale, thread your right arm through, land on your right shoulder and the right side of your head. Push into that left hand, work to spin your left shoulder back. You could stay right here. Maybe left arm reaches to the sky. Maybe you half wrap that left arm behind you. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, 1. Can you push more into the back of that right arm? Let that help you twist. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, release your left hand to the floor if it's not there. Push into that hand. Inhale, unthread right arm back up to the sky. And then exhale, reset on all fours. Same thing, left side. Inhale, reach that left arm high, open the chest. Exhale, thread, left arm through, land on that left shoulder and the left side of your head. Push into that right hand, roll that right shoulder back. Maybe you stay. Maybe right arm reaches up. Maybe you half wrap that right arm. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, release that right hand back to the floor if it's not there. Press into that hand. Inhale, unthread the left arm to the sky. Exhale, release. Toes are tucked. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, unfold yourself into your first downward dog. And check in here. Just like before, if there's any movement that's calling you, follow that call. There's no right or wrong. That invite is there throughout this session. Listen to your body. Take what you need. Leave what you don't. From your downward dog, inhale, shift forward to plank. Shoulders stack over wrists. Really push the floor away with the hands. Think of moving your armpits away from the floor. Straighten those legs. Spin your inner thighs to the ceiling. Tuck your tush towards your heels. We have shoulder taps right here. Right hand taps left shoulder. Switch. Left hand taps right shoulder. Keep it going for 10. 9. Pull the belly in. 8. Try and keep those hips as still as possible. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. We hold plank. Gaze forward. Bend the elbows lower all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes. Extend your right arm out to the right and bend your left knee. We're going to scorpion over to the right. Bring your left foot behind your right leg. Crawl your right fingers further to the right. Option to stay here with that left hand for support. Maybe you reach your left arm to the sky. You could half wrap that left arm behind you. You could grab that left foot and take a quad stretch. 3 breaths in. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. As you exhale, release left hand and left leg to the floor. Roll to your belly. Slide that right hand back in and we'll switch. Left arm extends left. Right knee bends. Crawl your left fingers further to the left as you scorpion that right leg behind you. Option to stay right here. Right hand for support. Maybe you reach to the sky. You could half bind that right arm behind you. You could grab that right foot for a quad stretch. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, release right hand and right leg to the floor. Roll back to your belly. Slide that left hand in. Tuck your toes. Press back to child's pose with your toes tucked under. I want you to walk your hands towards your knees. Toes are tucked under. Come to stand on your knees. Left hand finds that left heel. Right arm starts to circle around to the left. Send those hips forward for a half Ustrasana. Heart lifts to the sky. Take a breath in. On an exhale, start to reverse. Take that right hand all the way back to that right heel. Press your hips forward. Circle that left arm around. Heart lifts to the sky. Take a breath in. Let's smooth it out. A few more rounds. Exhale, circle around. Catch that left heel, left hand. Hips lift, heart lifts. Big breath in. Exhale, circle around. Right hand, right heel. Left arm circles, heart lifts. Big breath in. Exhale, circle around. One more time each side. Left hand, left heel. Lift the heart. Inhale. Exhale, circle around. Right hand, right heel. Hips forward, heart lifts. Take a breath in. This time, exhale to all fours. Hands under those shoulders again. Toes are still tucked. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, back into your downward dog. This time, I want you to pedal the legs. And then take tiny little baby steps. Travel to the top of your mat. Find a forward fold. Once you get there, feet hip width apart, you can wiggle the toes, lift the arches, start to brighten up those feet. Soften the knees, drop the head. Keep your belly close to your thighs. Softening the knees will help you find that. And then reach behind you, interlace your fingers. Squeeze the hands together. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Get wider across the chest. 3 cleansing breaths in this chest expansion. Take a big breath in through the nose. And then open your mouth side out. 2 more like that. Big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. 1 more breath in through the nose. Sigh it out. Let your arms go. Stay heavy in the head and shoulders. Soften your knees and roll up slowly. Take a moment. Once you arrive, roll the shoulders back a couple times. Step your feet together. Big toes touch, top of mat. Hands to heart. And close your eyes. Take a moment. Feel yourself in this vertical shape. Grounding through the feet. Lifting through the heart, softening the shoulders. The buck sheds what once served him so that something new may grow. The buck moon inspires us to honor the release and step into the new growth phase. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, heart lifts, palms press. As you exhale, side bend right. Today I want you to bring your left hand behind your head. Right hand to your right thigh. Turn your gaze up towards that left elbow. Inhale, back through center. Palms press as the arms reach up. Exhale, side bend left. Right hand behind head. Left hand to leg. Turn your gaze towards that right elbow. Inhale, back through center. Palms press. Heart lifts. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms as the elbows draw down. Lift your heart to the sky. Inhale, re-extend, arms overhead. And then use your full exhale to dive over the legs and fold. Inhale, find a half lift, top of head forward, tailbone lengthens back. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga, still warming up. Take what you need. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump. Feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, seal the palms. Again, exhale, side bend right. Left hand will come behind the head, gaze to that left elbow. Inhale, back through center, arms reach up. Exhale, side bend left, right hand behind the head, gaze to that right elbow. Inhale, back through center, arms reach up. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay for a breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, palms press. Exhale, side bend right, left hand behind the head, look up towards that left elbow. Inhale, back through center, palms press. Exhale, side bend left, right hand behind the head, look up towards that right elbow. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, arms reach up. Big exhale to fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, shoulders down, neck long. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward, listen closely. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump your feet outside your hands. Coming into Malasana, prayer squat. Elbows inside the knees, hands to heart if it feels good to rock a little through the ankles, the knees, the hips, go for it. You might take a couple shoulder rolls. See if you can roll the shoulders back, chest pulls back, tailbone moves forward. Get more vertical through the spine. From here, left fingers reach down and out to the left. Keep that left arm inside your left leg. Right arm reaches up on a high diagonal. You might stay here. Maybe that right arm half binds behind you. Maybe that left arm wraps around the front of your left leg and fingers catch hold behind your back. Roll the shoulders open. 3 breaths. Inhale, get longer through the spine. Exhale, get wider through the collarbones. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, back through center, hands to heart. Take a moment, shoulders back, tailbone scoops forward, get taller through the top of the head. Soften the eyes. Find your breath. Right fingers reach down and out to the right. Right arm stays inside that right leg. Left arm reaches up on a high diagonal. Maybe this is where you stay. Maybe that left arm half binds. Maybe that right arm wraps around that right leg and fingers clasp behind you. Inhale, get longer from tail to head. Exhale, widen through that left collarbone. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, release, hands to heart, elbows inside those knees. Take a moment. One more breath in. Exhale, fold. Fingers to the floor, drop the head, lift the hips, turn the toes to point forward. Take some gentle sway, side to side. Use these sways, walk your feet in until they're hip width apart. Soften your knees. Reach down, grab onto your big toes in yogic toe lock. First 2 fingers and thumbs wrap around your big toes. Inhale, pull your chest forward, get longer, get wider. Exhale, pull fingers into toes. Let the elbows pull off to the sides of your mat. Slide the shoulders up the back, reach the top of the head to the floor. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, 1. Can you press into the feet? Find more spread between heels and sit bones. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Release your hands. Soften your knees. Take your time and unroll slowly up to stand. Couple shoulder rolls back. Step your big toes together, hands to hearts. A moment here to reset, reconnect. We have a few rounds of Surya B. We're going to add on a little bit every round. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, find a half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Seal your back foot down, setting up for warrior one. Press into your feet. Inhale, rise. Hips are square. Heart lifts, maybe gaze lifts. If it's comfortable on your shoulders, those palms could press. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, hands to the floor. Step back and lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Seal that back foot down, setting up for warrior one. Inhale, rise. Hips are square. Heart lifts, gaze lifts again if it's comfortable on those shoulders. Palms might press. Take a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, hands to the floor. Step back and lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana, round two, adding on. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward, left foot flat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Widen and adjust your stance as needed. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound, reverse warrior. Left arm wraps behind you as that right arm reaches up and back. Take another breath in. Exhale, cartwheel, hands to the floor, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge, twist, right arm reaches to the sky. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Right foot flat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Adjust yourself wider as needed. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound, reverse. Right arm wraps behind you. Keep bending that front knee. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, cartwheel, hands to the floor, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge, twist, left arm to the sky. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana, round three, adding on. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right foot forward. Left foot flat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Adjust those legs as needed. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound, reverse. Stay there. Keep that half bind. Straighten the legs. Half bound, reverse triangle. Take a breath in. Keep that half bind. Exhale, half bound triangle. Shift your hips to the back. Reach that right arm forward. Right hand lightly lands on shin. Roll your left shoulder open. Can you gaze over your left shoulder? 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Strong through the legs. Push down and out through the feet. Inhale. Exhale. 2. 1 more breath in. And out. We're going to keep this half bind for a while. Inhale, rise back up with straight legs. Reach that right arm to the ceiling. Listen closely. Keep that half bind. Start to pivot to the back of your mat. Legs will come into a lunge. Right arm comes outside left leg for a half bound Pravrita Parsvakonasana. You can keep that arm bent. You could stretch your right fingers towards the floor. Keep rolling that left shoulder back. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Crawl to the right. Wide straddle. Turn your toes to point forward. Soften your right knee. Swing your torso towards your right leg. Soften your left knee. Swing your torso towards your left leg. Let's do that again. Nice and easy. Swing to the right. Swing to the left. This time as you swing to the right, heel toe that right foot wider and turn the toes out. Bend your right knee for Skandasana. Left toes to the ceiling. Hands can stay on the floor. They can come to your heart. They could open wide. They could bind. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Hands to the floor. Keep that right knee bent. Low lunge to the top of your mat. Square off through the hips. Big transition. Heart reaches forward. We're floating all the way onto that right leg. Warrior 3 with airplane arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Push into that right foot. Get longer through the torso, longer through that lifted leg. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, high lunge, front knee bends, back toes land, arms sweep up. Take a breath in here. Exhale, warrior 2. As you inhale, start to reach your right fingers forward, working into extended side angle. Exhale, maybe forearm to thigh, maybe fingers to the floor. Left arm can reach all the way overhead. You could half bind, you could full bind. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor. Frame your front foot. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm to the sky. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an extra breath here. Landing. Slowing down. We'll take all of that on the left. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot forward. Right foot flat. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, open out and adjust those feet. Warrior 2. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound reverse. Stay there. Keep that half bind. Start to straighten the legs. Half bound reverse triangle. Big breath in. Keep that half bind. Exhale, half bound triangle. Hips pull back. Left side lengthens. Left hand lightly lands. Roll that right shoulder back. Maybe gaze over that right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Lift the muscles above the kneecaps. Try not to drop into the knee joints. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. And out. We're keeping this half bind for a while. Inhale, rise back up. Left arm reaches up. Start to pivot to the back of your mat. We're lunging in the legs. Left arm comes to the outside of your right leg. That right arm is still in a half bind. Left arm can stay bent. Maybe you extend left fingers towards the floor. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Crawl to the left, wide straddle. Toes point forward. Soften your left knee. Let your torso swing to that left leg. Soften your right knee, swing to the right. One more time like that. Swing to the left. Swing to the right. As you swing left, heel toe that left foot wider. Turn your left toes out, bend your left knee, Skandasana. right toes to the ceiling. Any arms you'd like, take your time. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. And out. Hands to the floor, low lunge to the front of your mat. So keep that left knee bent. Just pivot around to face front. Big transition into our warrior 3 with airplane arms. Start to glide onto that left leg. Arms sweep up alongside your body. Push into that left foot. Reach through the torso. Lengthen through that lifted leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, high lunge. Right toes reach back. Arms sweep up. Take a breath in. Good. Exhale, open out. Warrior 2. Inhale, reach your left fingers forward. Exhale into your version of Parsvakonasana. That forearm can come to thigh. Fingers could come to the floor. Arm could reach overhead. Half bind, full bind. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Hands to the floor, frame your front foot. Inhale, low lunge, twist left arm to the sky. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Let yourself land. We'll flow through all of that one more time, but we'll smooth it out on the breath. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right foot forward. Left foot flat. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound reverse warrior. Stay there. Straighten your right leg. Half bound reverse triangle. Take a breath in. Exhale, half bound triangle. Right arm reaches out and down. Left shoulder rolls open. Press into the feet. Keep that half bind. Inhale, rise back up. Right arm reaches up. Keep that half bind. Pivot to face the back of your mat. Bend your left knee. Hook right arm outside left leg. We're here for a breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Wide-legged straddle. Turn those toes to point forward. Soften your right knee, bend to the right. Soften your left knee, bend to the left. Again, swing to the right. Swing to the left. Skandasana, top of mat. Widen that right foot. Turn the right toes out a little, left toes to the ceiling. We're here for one breath in. And out. Low lunge, top of mat. Shifting all the way onto that right leg. Warrior 3 with airplane arms. Take a breath in. Exhale, high lunge, left toes land. Arms sweep up. Big inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reach your right fingers forward. Exhale into your version of Parsvakonasana. We're here for a breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge, twist, right arm to the sky. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank, let's flesh it out. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Last time, left side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Right heel flat. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound reverse. Stay there. Straighten the legs. Half bound reverse triangle. Take a breath in. Keep that half bind. Exhale, half bound triangle. Left hand lands. Right shoulder rolls back. Inhale, rise back up. Keep that half bind. Left arm reaches up as you pivot to the back of your mat. Right knee bends, left arm hooks outside right leg. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Crawl to the left, wide-legged straddle, toes point forward. Soften left knee, swing left. Soften right knee, swing right. Swing left. Swing right. Skandasana on the left, heel toe that left foot wider. Right toes to the ceiling. We're here for a breath in. We're here for a breath out. Low lunge, top of mat, pivot around, square off. Shifting to that left leg. Warrior 3 with airplane arms. Take a breath in. Exhale, high lunge, right toes find the floor, arms sweep up. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reach your left arm forward. Exhale into your version of Parsvakonasana. Full breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm reaches high. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog for 3 breaths, or drop the knees for child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, 1, slowing down. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. And out. From downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Lower your back knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Arms sweep forward, up and back. Relax the shoulders. Send those hips down and forward. Grab left wrist with right hand. Inhale, pull your sideways longer. Exhale, lift up and over to the right. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. As you exhale, let that left shoulder roll down. Just circle and bring your hands to frame your front foot. Low lunge, tuck back toes, lift back knee. All right, we're gonna keep that right knee bent. Shiva squat. I want you to pull that left knee in behind your right leg. Drop your forehead towards your front knee. As you inhale, supported warrior 3. Fingers walk forward. Left leg extends behind you, torso lengthens. Take another breath in. Exhale back into that Shiva squats. This time as you inhale, Ardha Chandrasana, right fingers walk forward. Open your hips to the left as you extend that left leg back. Left arm towards the sky. We're here for a breath in. Exhale back into that Shiva squat. This time left fingers stay down. Inhale, Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana. Right arm reaches up as that left leg extends. We're here for a breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat. Last variation, stay there. Right hand catches that back foot. So you can start to open that left knee to the ceiling. Bound, standing splits. Take a breath in. Exhale, release, feet together. Forward fold. Inhale, find a half lift. Big open mouth HA, exhale. Fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift. This time, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Lower your back knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, arms sweep forward, up and back. Stay there. Hips move down and forward, heart lifts, shoulders are soft. Catch that right wrist with your left hand. Inhale, pull yourself longer. Exhale, bend up and over to the left. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. As you exhale, roll your right shoulder down, circle and bring your hands to frame your front foot. Tuck back toes, lift back knee. We're coming into that Shiva squat. Left knee stays bent. Tuck right leg behind left. Drop your forehead towards your front knee. You're in a tight little ball. From here, inhale, supported warrior 3. Hands walk forward, right leg stretches back. Torso lengthens forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, back into that Shiva squat. This time, left hand stays down. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana, right arm to the sky. Open your hips and chest to the right. Reach through that right leg. Reach through those right fingers. Take a breath in. Exhale, back into that Shiva squat. Right hand stays down. Inhale, Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana. Right leg extends, left arm reaches up. Take a breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat. Last variation. Left hand grabs that lifted foot. Start to open your right knee to the ceiling. Drop the head. Bound standing splits. We're here for a breath in. Exhale, feet together, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Big open mouth HA. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Look forward. Exhale, pigeon on the right. Right knee lands behind your right wrist. Walk your back knee and back toes as far back as you can. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and fold. We're here for a little while. Great place to close your eyes. Definitely come back to the breath. Using those exhales to release, to shed, to let go. Walk your hands back in. Keep your front leg kind of where it is. We're going to swing that back leg around for double pigeon. You might need to scoot that right shin forward a little bit. Left shin will stack on top of right. If that's too much, you could bring that left leg in front, or you could bring that right foot down for a seated figure 4. Wherever you are, breath in, check in. On your exhale, maybe you deepen the shape. Find your breath. Your way back up to sit. We'll just unwind back into downward dog. That left leg will swing around as your hands find the top of your mat. Right leg steps back, maybe pedal the legs, maybe open your mouth, stick out your tongue. Inhale, left leg to the sky, look forward. Exhale, pigeon on the left. Take as much time and care setting up this side, right knee and right toes, walk back. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and checking in with your breath. Walk your hands back in. We're going to swing that back leg around for double pigeon again, or maybe you sit cross-legged, or maybe that's seated figure four. Take a breath in, check in with where you are. Use your exhale perhaps to deepen the shape. Store up a lot in our hips. Old stories, byproducts of experiences, a little bit of junk, residuals. So this is a great space to shed, to clean out, to let go, so that we can make space for new growth. Walk your hands back in. This time, stay here, extend your legs out long. Feet are flexed. Sit up tall, take a breath in, and on an exhale, fold. You might walk your sit bones back a little bit, reach your heart forward a little more. You can roll out the shoulders, you can shake out the neck and head. Your way up to sit. Maybe just scooch forward slightly. We're going to roll down into legs up the wall. So the legs will just stretch to the ceiling, softness in the knees, softness in the feet and the ankles. This might be where you hang out, just a little passive inversion. If you prefer to come into plow, halasana, or shoulder stand, salamba sarvangasana, those are options as well. We're going to stay here for about 10 breaths, so take what you need, no rush. Legs up the wall, halasana or salamba sarvangasana. Wherever you are, see if you can keep the breath calm and slow. you're in shoulder stand, flex your feet. Lower your toes to the floor for a plow. Take a breath there. Arms can come to the floor for support. You start to roll down into legs up the wall. And from legs up the wall, we'll all find Matsyasana. Start to extend the legs long. Once the feet find the floor, puff your chest to the ceiling. Try and bring the top of your head to the floor. Open across the chest, lift the heart. And then push into the elbows, lift the head, tuck the chin, slowly lower down. Gently hug the knees into the chest. Let your head slowly roll side to side. Happy baby. Flex your feet to the ceiling. Grab the edges of your feet and pull down. Feel free to move around or you could stay still. And then draw the knees into the chest. Take both knees to the left, gaze right. Inhale back through center. Exhale, knees to the right, look left. Inhale back through center. Give the knees another little squeeze. Forehead can lift. Everything curls in tightly for 3, 2, 1. Release and take breaths. Legs long. Palms to the ceiling. Land heavy in the bones. Easy in the muscles. Once you feel situated, take one more big breath in through the nose. Side out the mouth. And then let go of the breath. Let the breath breathe itself. As you let go more and more. Start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your toes and your ankles, fingers in your wrists. You might roll your head side to side. And when you're ready, knees to chest. Roll to your right. As you're ready from there, make your way up to a comfortable seat. Find a tall spine. Close your eyes and bring your hands to your heart. Create the space and a bigger life happens. Alicia Rayner. The Divine Light in me bows to the Divine Light in you. Namaste.